Hello students, now here we'll discuss the next chapter, that is statistics. Now what is the statistics? This thing already you are studying from your earlier classes. In an earlier classes, from a very beginning, if I will discuss, so you have studied the data. What is the data? That is a collection of information. So that information, that collection we are doing for a particular purpose. So by analyzing those data or interpreting those data. Now in your mind there will be a question, how to analyze, how to interpret. So in your earlier classes what you have studied, how to collect data. After collecting those data, what you were doing, either you used to keep in a tabular form or you were drawing a graph like a bar graph, histogram, frequency polygon. These all things you have studied. So based on these all graphs, we can come across some particular interpretation. We can analyze those graphs. So that analysis will be useful to make a particular decision. So in that further you have studied some measures of central tendency. Which are they? Mean, mode and median. For group data also you have studied. For ungrouped data also you have studied. Now what is this measures of central tendency? Measures of central tendency will shows you just one thing, that where your data points centered out. So here you are going to study a new topic, that is a measure of dispersion. Now what is this measure of dispersion? Directly if I will tell you its a definition will not be understood to you. So for that here I have taken one example. See, so here data is about batsman A score and score of batsman B. So those data here I have written, and based on that data I have calculated here mean and median. You may observe here mean of batsman A and mean of batsman B is same. Similarly, median of both of these batsmen is also same. So can I say that score of both of these batsmen is or the way they are performing, that is same or not? So if you will analyze this thing based on mean or median, so obviously your answer should be yes. But if we will analyze it properly, so you may observe lowest value, lowest score is 0. Highest score is here 170. But here observe, here lowest score is I guess 46 and highest is here you may observe that is 60. So you may observe here data are centered between 46 to 70 and here that is 0 to 117. I can show you this thing on the number line. So things will be more clear to you. This is of a batsman A. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Now let me draw a number line of a representing score of batsman B. Again same measurements here also I am taking, keeping a same distance on the number line. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. It will be enough. Now you may observe we'll represent this all data on a number line. So 30 will be somewhere here, 91 maybe at here, then 0. So here 64 somewhere here, after that 42 will be at here, then 80 exactly on that, again 30, 5, after that 117, so will be somewhere here, and 71. Now observe the way data are scattered. Now see, score of batsman B. So somewhere 53 will come here, 46, this is 48, 50. Then after 53, again that same, again 53, then 58, 60, 57, 52, somewhere here. You may observe, now observe this data. See, here you may observe these dots which are represented on a number line. These all dots are scattered. There is a gap between those all intervals. But observe here a score of batsman B. Here datas are clustered. They are grouped together. They are combined. Means the range is very less. Range means what? Highest observation minus lowest observation. So that gap is very less. But here you now observe this gap is very much. So here your data points are scattered. But in place of scattering here, they are clustering over here. So now based on this number line, can we say that performance of both of these batsmen is same? Obviously no. So how can we come this conclusion that number line shows a different thing and our mean and median is also saying a different thing, because mean and median is what? Measures of central tendency where our data centered. So that is 53. So by analyzing we can say they are same, but number line says it is not same. So for that, similar to measure of central tendency, there is also one type of a number, one specific number which shows a dispersion of this all data, this all information, and that is called measure of dispersion. So measure of dispersion is what? While using a measures of central tendency, we are not very much sure about a particular, we cannot reach up to a particular decision. So that time we have to find out a measures of dispersion. Now what is the measures of dispersion and how to find out? So range, mean deviation, median deviation, standard deviation, these all are measures of dispersion. Now how to find a range? Highest minus lowest observations, which you are studying from 7th standard. Now how to find out mean and median of group data, ungrouped data, that also you have studied in 10th standard. But how to find mean deviation? So to calculate mean deviation, here you are having a formula that mean deviation is equals to 1 upon n summation I equals to 1 to n xi minus x bar. Now see, n is what? Sum of your frequency. Xi means each observation like x1, x2, x3, and x bar is a mean. So if we want to calculate a deviation about mean, so that time this one will be a formula. And if we want to calculate a deviation about median, so that time the formula will be 1 upon n I equals to 1 to n modulus of xi minus m, where m is a median. So children, hope this is understood. It understood to you. Thank you.